Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I know what you're thinking, Levi, another update? Didn't you do one just yesterday or the day before? Shouldn't you be doing proper YouTube videos? Well, I'm starting to make so much progress in the studio that I just can't stop myself, so sorry. This is the fun one though. I've had a lot of people ask what the secret, if you like, to this soundproofing system is, and this will show you why I went with the soundproofing store. What we're going to look at today is the IsoMax isolation system, which is super cool. And like I say, not just people that have been watching have been asking about it, but also you know, people that are helping me to install this stuff. They have experience of putting up drywall, etc. They don't fully understand what it is that I've bought for this particular job. So let me spin this around and take a look at the wall. Now what you can see is I've started putting up these furring channels or hat channels. And this is what the drywall will actually mount to. Now what you can see here is this clip system which these furring channels or hat channels are mounted to. And you come around the side here, they slot in like that. Now this is actually very interesting. If I pick up one of these clips and show it to you, it's made of rubber, so it's got a lot of flex to it. So these mount on the wall, and then you slide the hat channel through it. And then in theory, when you mount the drywall, you're mounting the wall to this metal channel. What that does, of course, is when I'm playing my amp nice and loudly in here, sound hits the wall. The wall will, of course, absorb vibration, and the transfer of sound comes when that vibration happens and continues on through the wall. Well, in this particular instance, that's not, in theory, going to be that big an issue, because when that wall vibrates, this rubber system here is going to absorb a metric ton of that vibration. Now, of course, that's not enough. We've got the rock wall acoustic isolation stuff, the acoustic insulation, sorry. And then behind the wall, I've got an air gap, which, you know, means that if any air does make its way through, if any sound, sorry, does make its way through and get into that air gap, it's one more thing that it has to travel for before getting to a good 8 inches or so of concrete. So that's the IsoMax system. I'm in the process of installing a lot of it now. I'm doing it solo because it's not that difficult job. But of course there is a lot of it to do. I need to go around the entire studio, measure all of these. If I show you this, the idea is the top ones are sitting flush with the top beam, and then we're measuring 600mm down for the next one, 600mm down for the next one, and then the final one I think is going to be about 15 centimeters above the ground. So yeah, that's the concept for that. So just showing you around a little bit more. Yeah, the way I see it is the fun part of the project, because this is, I guess, the difference between just making a partition wall and making something that's intended to be properly soundproofed. So yeah, the IsoMax clip system from the Soundproofing store, really cool. I think you should go and look at it. And if you want to do a project like this, I'm not particularly handy. I've become more handy in doing this, but if I can do this, you can definitely do this. So yeah, what do you guys think? Any questions about that, the IsoMax clip system? Any questions about why I have so much damn rock wool? Still need to do the... Oh, actually, no, there is one more thing to point out. So if you look at the roof, now we know the roof isn't very high. Now, if I take these IsoMax clips and mount them here, what we're going to result in is the hat channel is then going to be here, the wall will be here, and then that means the roof's going to be down here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding battens on the sides of these, and we're going to be having these clips raised up, so there really is minimal distance between that hat channel and the actual wall. That's something that I still need to do, because I'm working with the ceiling, and the joists between the ceiling aren't 600mm, so it's not, you know, the ideal length. I need to modify this in some way, shape or form, but that's going to be fun. You know, we'll get there. So now we can say it. Any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, let me know in that comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you for another update soon. Laters.